vote for every proposition?
You don't have to. You can always just leave it blank. So, as I like to say, you know, voting earns you the privilege to complain. So, yeah, I know some of you still aren't quite eligible, but if you don't, when you are eligible, use that privilege. Then don't complain about the president, and don't complain about Congress, and don't complain about taxes if you don't even bother to go vote on the people that make all those decisions for us ultimately. So, in what? Well, I voted for a lot of people and a lot of different things over the years.
You voted for government?
For governor, I voted for the guy that won, Jay Nixon. I have never voted for a presidential candidate that's won.
So
I'm like 0 for 5.
You voted for John McCain?
Yeah, I voted for McCain in 2008. I voted for John Kerry in 2004.
So you.
I voted for Al Gore in 2000. I voted for, who was before that? I guess I did, maybe I did vote for Bill Clinton for his second term. Bubba. What? Yeah.
I just want Obama out of office. Because he's terrible.
So that's going on today. Hey, I did get the bucket list cleaned up, and I got 3 things done.
That looks
I
very
cleaned up
nice.
the bucket list, and I went to Jason's Deli for lunch on Saturday after I went out to the cross country meet out at Longview, and I made a deposit at the ATM. I sucked my check in, and it knew how much money it was for and everything. It was a pretty impressive process, although really not all that time saving. In my opinion, because there was a lot of buttons I had to press to. Not to put money in, to take money out I have, but not to like deposit a check before. So
you can deposit checks at ATMs.
Mm-hmm.
How do you do that?
Well, at least at Bank of America you can. You can at all ATMs. My other bank that I do most of my business at, the ATM that they have does not allow you the ability to make deposits, but. Like these fancy ATMs that Bank of America has now, you just put the check in a slot. You know, you put your debit card in there like you usually would, so it automatically knows your account. It takes the check in, takes a picture of it, shows it to you on the screen. I thought I'd at least have to put in the amount. You don't even have to punch in the amount. It knows how much it's for, and it adds it into your account. So I think it'd be something that you could utilize after hours, like I did Saturday afternoon after the bank was already closed. On a regular basis, will I deposit my checks at the ATM? Probably not, but it was nice to take it up to the bank Saturday, have it done, so that way I don't have to worry about doing it during the week this week. So, but yeah, not all ATMs have that capability, but more and more are starting to. And then some observations from over the break. It's time for me to get a new phone because mine's just about to bite the dust here. One of the hinges broke.
I'll take it if you don't want it.
So I'm going to see what I...
That still works?
Yeah, it works.
How long have you had that?
Just going to have to use 2 hands now.
Duct tape it back together.
That's really funny.
How long have you had that phone?
I don't know, a couple years.
It's time for an upgrade.
So I'll see whatever I qualify for, and I'll take whatever's free. I've never paid money for a phone, never will. So.
Why don't you get the latest new technology?
Why?
Why not spend hundreds of dollars?
No, I'll stick with my $29.95 a month plan. I don't need the internet on my phone. I don't need email. I don't need 8,000 ringtones or anything like that. I just need something with buttons on it that makes noise when somebody calls you. Occasionally. Getting a new roof can be complicated, and I know all kinds of things about roofs that I didn't know before. Still trying to decide who's going to get my business on that. My furnace didn't work all weekend. The repair guy finally came yesterday, and of course it worked just fine when he showed up.
That sucks.
It's too early for Christmas music. There's 102.1's playing Christmas music already.
Oh God, come on. You have to at least wait till after Thanksgiving.
Yeah. So 2
Really?
months solid of Christmas music. Some of you will be graduated, kind of, before they stop playing Christmas music. And we'll all be done with this class, hopefully, before 102.1 plays a normal song again.
Do you have any lollipops?
And trick-or-treaters can be very rude.
Hey, that's because you're handing out the wrong candy.
Well, they did.
Why did you give him like toothpaste?
Do you have
Huh?
lollipops?
No, I had Snickers and I had Twix and I had Kit Kats.
Oh.
Why are they rude?
Well, this one kid came up.
Yes.
Well, I say kid, he might have been your age. Heck, maybe it was one of you. It was an older kid. Came up and said, didn't say a word, just held out his little pillowcase. There was a couple little kids behind him, so.
Oh
like,
my god. Thank you.
Would you like some? Okay, whatever. Here you go. You're welcome. Didn't say a word. Didn't.
That's so rude.
And then another kid, I handed him a couple Kit Kat bars, and he said, "Is that all?"
Oh.
Well, yes, that's it. I bought like $25 worth of candy. I'm not gonna like give you a whole bag. Like, what do you expect?
That's ridiculous. I haven't been trick-or-treating since like 8th grade.
And I believe.
Lots of
Did any of
blocking.
you go trick-or-treating?
Yeah.
Okay. I think the cutoff personally should be about 6th grade.
No.
Yeah.
That should not be the cutoff. Come on. There shouldn't even be a cutoff.
Definitely.
I
Well,
think
you
you're-
can
I think
find
your
younger
senior year of
people
high
to go
school.
with, but I do not think you should be an active participating trick-or-treater past about the age of 13 or 14.
I was in Disney World for Halloween.
You were?
This year?
How was that?
You know that. Didn't I tell you this? What did you say? I'm sorry.
All right. So any other happenings? Oh, I got your grades updated as
When I
well.
was texting
So
you,
most
I
of
was
you saw that on
in
your
Florida.
way in.
Really?
So we're pretty
Looking
well caught
out
up at this point.
balcony.
Got to finish some Chapter 6 stuff today. Any questions before we get started with that? We need to talk about umbrellas today and buying insurance on umbrellas, because that's the one little thing. It's a very important thing, but information-wise, it's not going to take too long, that we did not get to in Chapter 6 last week. So we need to talk about umbrella insurance today. That was on the very back of the
I
Chapter
see now why he has an
6
umbrella.
outline. That Chapter 6 outline looks like this. It's the one that has all the pictures on it. So locate that outline. We're going to go over the last couple of sections there on the back. While you locate this and get out your pen or pencil, I'm going to pass back to you Chapter 6, Section 1 information, so you can have that to work on the review here in a little bit.